everybody on this rainy day with rain. She made it rain. Rain made it rain.
I'm manifesting things.
Yes, she did. It's pouring down out there, but we're here to have a good time.
Yes.
Welcome to the C-Note, where we keep it 100 or 100, as we say here in Baltimore. And the real recognize real, here we go, right? Mm-hmm. You also see you fake asses out there too. Yes, I'm here today with this legend. With this legend. Who in the world is trying to call me right now? Nobody has ever done that. So yeah. Well, hold up.
You need to be
on. Why is she calling me right now? Hold up.
Right.
Bye.
She's gonna call back.
Yeah. Anyway, people calling me in the middle of the podcast. That has never happened before. But anyway, I'm here with the legend, the writer,
who you talking about?
the actress, the phenomenal actress, the director, the award-winning. She was being nominated several times, and she actually won quite a few awards.
Yes.
She won the NAACP award at least twice that I know of. Once for your film or play that you turned into a film, Fried Chicken and Latkes.
Yes.
And you also won for The Evil Stepsister and Sisterella, produced by the Mr. Michael Jackson. Yes. Shimon.
Let me moonwalk for you.
Come on. Moonwalk. Don't y'all want to see her moonwalk, people?
Here we go. Wait. I can't on the floor. See? Can't do it on the floor.
Well, I was going to start with something else, but let's start right there since Michael was always popular.
Yes.
So, Sisterella is the name of it.
Yes.
A take on Cinderella.
Yes.
And yes, of course. Black, he produced it.
Yes.
So
he produced it. Robert De Niro produced it. It was like a group of.
So were the producers on set? Was he there?
They came a few times, and that was it. We used his studio to record stuff. At Sony. Yeah. We went to Neverland.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got to meet B. Michael Jackson.
Well, I met Michael when I was
of course.
7 years old at my dad's house for my birthday.
Yes.
Yes, he came as part of the party.
Okay.
Yes. And I was like, oh my God!
So how was he as a producer? I know he's
he would. I guess he was fine. We didn't spend time with him. We just came
Yeah.
He just really put the money in. Is what happened.
I didn't want to start with all that stuff, but since we're here, we're going to stay here for a second.
Yeah.
How was it growing up around all those people, the well-known folks?
It was fine because they were just so normal. Also,
they were normal.
Yeah.
No weirdos.
No, you know what? Weirdos happened later. Like the weirdos came later, but before that, Muhammad Ali, Michael Jackson, Eddie Murphy. It just was normal.
Okay, it's normal.
Yeah, at least for me in that time. Like I didn't know anything else, so.
I would have loved to have met I would have loved to have met your father.
Right.
Who I had the great honor of portraying, one show back in April of 2024. They were talking about doing it again. Definitely, if they do it again, I'll definitely let you know. That was an honor. And one of the things, they had me portray him. It was 12 pages. People like 12 pages is nothing. It's a lot when it's just you talking.
Yes.
It was 12 pages of just me talking.
Yeah.
And there were parts in there where I would be speaking as Mr. Pryor about his life, and then I would go and have to reenact some of his comedy sketches, right? Like the one with the dog and the one with his grandmother whipping his tail with the switch.
Right.
We'll go get that switch off the tree. I had to do that one. And also the moment when he decided not to no longer use the N-word.
Yeah.
That was
a very profound moment.
That was
in all
also
our lives.
Yeah, so I wanted to get to that with you. So did he sit down and talk to you about that?
It's not.
Or did he just surprise you all with it?
He was just always upfront. So the N-word was such a popular thing in our home.
Yeah.
It was terms of endearment. It was, you know, when you got mad, whatever. But it was black family stuff in that era, right? And then when he went to his trip to Africa, literally it stopped. Like we didn't notice at first, like, oh, he's not saying anything. But there was a shift, and all of a sudden it became more. Our household became more pro-black, like you belong here. You're, do you know what I mean? Like, it became that thing, and and you're black, and your mamas be white bitches. But other than that, you know,
I heard you talk like that. So okay.
But other than that, it was fine. Like really, it was fine.
And your mama be white bitches. Really?
Really.
Okay.
But I know there was a purpose. Hi.
We're on.
As it should. But you know, that's just. I mean, that was just our household, and that was the time that we were in, and the honesty and the black power was so important. I think for our lives as his children.
So what did he say? You said he didn't say anything specific to you about it when you came.
No, he was just like, you have to go to Africa.
Okay.
Like he goes, one day you kids have to, you know. But our moms at first wouldn't let us because it's Africa, it's so far, you know. Like maybe he won't bring us back, kind of thing. So like Hawaii was the next brown place we could go, like Hawaii and Jamaica, you know.
That's funny. Did he not bring you back?
Bring us back, you know, because women were scared back then. You know, if you think about the era of the 70s, not much. You didn't have many rights.
Yeah, that's true.
That's stuff,
true. I didn't think about it from that perspective. Because I also
it's not like the modern black woman or woman today who'd be like, where you going? How long are you going for?
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, because I'm thinking about it more like from how Africa is portrayed. Because they never let us see the nice parts or the prosperous parts of Africa. We grew up looking at the commercials.
Well, you grew up learning white geographical Africa.
Yeah, where they just show the destitute parts of Africa.
Yeah.
You know, and they want us to think that the whole place is like that because they don't want us to want to go there.
That's true. You know, look, I go to Nigeria a lot, and I love Nigeria. I love.
So there was some of your roots are from?
Yes.
I found that
36% of my roots.
I found that as well. The Igbo tribe.
Oh,
yeah.
You know, but anyway, just like being there, there's something about, you know, I've heard Trevor Noah talk about it. One, he's from there, but other people, you know, there's something about being black in a black place that is so mind-blowing as a black American.
Yeah.
That it doesn't matter. Like you notice when you're there, oh, you're not looking over your shoulder. You're not othered. Even as a light-skinned black woman, you're not. I mean, maybe like in other places where like there are cultural things about being light-skinned, but it's mostly centered around albinism.
Right.
You know, but anyway, it's a place where you feel the wholeness of who you are. And there's something about holding money with black people and kings on it.
I would love to experience that. Black people on the money.
I should have brought. I have some naira. I should have brought just so you could see, because there's something that's so like.
I can imagine. On
that experience,
yeah.
And there's something about going to the motherland. Now, you know, my mother is Jewish, and I went to Israel. I didn't feel that.
Oh, really?
Not at all. Did not feel that centering connection. I actually, because I was part of a policy forum, and I felt more connection with Palestinian people.
Wow. Wow.
But it really isn't when you think of the history of, you know, racism, the history of apartheid, the history of people. And this is, mind you, before October 7th of 2023, before like I think Israel and before Netanyahu was back in office. So there was a lot going on and a lot that was changing, but I still didn't feel the way I felt in Africa.
When do you think you're going back again?
I'm hoping to go back in November to Nigeria.
Hopefully I can. I'm not going to hit you now.
Well,
I got my passport.
I've never
been to Africa.
Maybe audition for my film, and that gives you a great reason to go back to
Well, when other
You get
auditions?
that right?
When other auditions? She ain't said nothing but a thing, y'all. When other auditions?
When I get the money.
Okay, well, let me go. Let me go. I'm ready to audition. I will audition.
Good.
I have no problem
Good.
auditioning.
I know you don't.
And I'm going to knock it out the park.
That's right. 'Cause you're a great actor.
Well, thank you. Oh, yeah, that's how we met. She directed me in a stage reading of a
Yes.
play that she wrote loosely based on your brother
Yes.
and your father.
Yeah. Called Out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I played this interesting character that was kind of annoying to me. But do you remember that? You remember that?
Yes.
He was over the top.
He was. He was
Yeah.
very flamboyant.
That's why I asked her, because I thought it was videotape. And all these years since 2009, I thought there was a video out here that was going to jump out and haunt me. But I just found out it doesn't exist.
It does not exist. It does not exist.
Yes! Thank you. Thank you, Black Jesus.
But that's
Thank
how
you.
we met.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
2009.
Wow.
What has the time gone?
What has the time gone?
It's
Hey.
we're flying.
It
We're
is.
flying a lot.
2009, my daughter was just 1 year old, and now she's
Mm-hmm.
18 and about to graduate high school, go off to college.
Wow. Wow.
Life grand.
Life is grand and a few other things. But I was surprised when you called me because I was like, I wonder if her number's still the same. So when you called me, when you were outside, it did pop up.
That's
Your
it.
number,
I'm glad.
you have the same number.
Oh, yeah.
And I've had the same number for all these years too. I've had that number since 2004.
No crazy people bother me unless it's a debt collector.
We hide from debt collectors.
We don't
Yes.
answer.
They try to trick you though.
They
try to trick you.
do. They do. Hello, is this Miss Pryor?
So I want to know, where can Sister Rella be found?
Nowhere.
You can't.
No.
Can you view it anywhere?
No.
Not even on Tubi?
Not even on TV. Unless there's a video of me falling off the stage, which I think my friend does, because I moonwalk in Sister Rella, and I moonwalked right off the stage.
What? Oh, so it was a live version?
It was a lot. It was a
in a
lot.
film. It wasn't a film.
No, it wasn't
just
a film. It was a live
Just a play.
stage
Okay, I
show.
thought it was a. Okay.
Yeah, we were at the Pasadena Playhouse. We performed, and then we toured Europe for almost a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And you worked with Michael Jackson. Reading Michael Jackson. So who was your favorite celebrity or somebody that you?
Favorite celebrity? I don't know. I've met so many, and all were really cool. So I really don't know. Everyone was always nice and kind and hospitable. Yeah.
So I wanted to talk about some stuff that most people don't talk about
Uh-oh.
on the podcast.
Okay, let's go.
I'm going to get all political and stuff.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
want to talk about that person
Oh.
on Pennsylvania Avenue in DC. We ain't talking about him. Cheeto, as some people call him. But you are an Oshun priestess.
I am.
Can you tell the people what that is and tell them about the whole spiritual?
So, Oshun is an African Orisha, Orumle that was sent.
Tell them what Orishas are too.
Orishas are I'm going to do it in layman terms
Yes.
for people who don't know. So the layman terms is like, in Catholic Church you have Saint Barbara, you have your saints,
Yes.
Saint Michael or whatever, right? In Yoruba mythology, you have Orishas, which are the same as deities, and each one possesses a spiritual or physical trait. Strong, warrior, cultivates the earth and the ground, the water, manifests the water, like Zeus, or in Greek mythology, it's the same type of thing. But in the mythology, there is the Orisha Oshun, who is sent by Olodumare, which is like your supreme being, but neither male or female, and sent down to help mankind. And men ignored her and pushed her away, as they do. As they do, because they're bad.
Oh, don't say that.
And she
we're
said,
all
"What?"
not. We're all
And
not bad. But
not all. she said, watch this. And anyway, so she helped to change the path of men and women on the planet. And she's a mother. She's strong. She's a warrior, a great fighter. She's known, if you see pictures of her, she's wearing yellow and has a mirror that she can see reflection, but also be able to view what was in the past. And so I came to that through many incarnations because my father and his grandmother, Mama Marie, who I was very close to and grew up with, was a hoodoo priestess. And so I grew up with hoodoo in my life. So you get sick, you make herbs to make you better. Someone's bugging you, you put salt at the door, this or that, So I grew up with that. It was very normal for me. And then coming to Baltimore, you meet, and I have to tell you because, just like anything, just like going to church or anything like that, you can meet people that graduate theology school and all of a sudden feel they know everything.
Yeah, true.
Right?
Yeah.
And the same thing happens in African spirituality. You can meet people who were initiated elsewhere, claim initiation, whatever it is, and they think they know all. And when I talk about this is years of training, I've been in this for 19 years, I still don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm still a novice. I still don't speak fluent Yoruba yet. I know my prayers.
You know more than me, but
I know my prayers.
All I know is Ashe.
I know universal energy. I know how to, say, Ashe. I know my prayers. I know how to divine. I know how to do certain things within the pantheon of what I'm allowed to learn at this point. And then, which is interesting, so there's two fractions. You can get initiated into Ifa, and then at that time too, you're given your whole life destiny. Like what you're meant to be doing, how you're supposed to do your taboos, what you shouldn't do, things like that. But I was initiated first into Oshun, and then I'm going back to Nigeria because I wrote a whole film about actually the process. And I'm going to go back to Nigeria and then be initiated fully into.
I was casting a play like that. I don't know what year that was. 13, 14, somewhere around there. A play called Brother Size, I think was the name of it. And I was cast as a Legba, which was very interesting. The crossbows guy. Yeah.
But it's interesting because so you have your Ifa, but then you have, you have Payomayambe, you have Lukume, you have so many different fractions. You have Santeria, but they're all derivative of African spirituality and culture. And it's very interesting to me when you go to places in Africa, you see a lot of Christianity, a lot of churches, and people forget. You see that because of it was
colonized as well, and they have white Jesus in their churches.
Yeah, white Jesus selling straight hair, from Chinese that come seriously, And right now there are certain places being overrun or incorporated into Russian. So Africa is one of those places because it's rich in resources and people and literally culture. I think people want to dig through it, take for themselves, and you can't have it, so we're going to give you white Jesus so you don't have your strength and your power.
That brings me to what I told you earlier. I want to bring you to.
Okay, bring it to me.
Because we're taught, we are raised to believe.
Flash.
Oh, we are raised to believe that it's demonic to communicate with our ancestors and to pray to our ancestors, which is not. That's something that we were taught by the colonizers. So, Rain.
Yes.
Miss Priestess.
Yes.
Would you please go into why it's not demonic and why they would teach us that it's demonic? Well, I already know why, but
I will start with why they teach us it's demonic. They teach us it's demonic, so we don't know ourselves.
Right.
It's the same way of them putting us in slave ships with people that didn't speak our tongue, that didn't speak our family lineage of whatever it is, right? You know, just like in E5 you have 256 odus, you have almost that amount of language. So the best way, you know, and they always say the best way to hide God is put it in yourself, right?
Yeah.
But in colonization, what they did was they took all our spiritual beliefs, jarred it up, decided, okay, man's going to write this book, and this is the book and the way you would follow. Yeah. And nobody recognizes until you actually watch YouTube and learn history a lot.
YouTube University.
YouTube University is amazing for the fact that it literally is pointing out how Christianity was the priests in church and the heads of whatever used that. It was politics. And so it makes great politics if I'm going to enslave you to say you have to adapt to this culture. You have to be a part of this, than it is for me to say you have a tremendous gift and power. You lived off the land. You have a source of energy and spiritual connection. And so use that to benefit yourselves and grow community, right? We don't want that. I mean, not we.
I know you.
That we. They don't want you to have that. And so they squash it down and tell you it's demonic and tell you not to believe it. And we keep, and we've been assimilated into this, the colonizers'
because
belief system.
I have some black people look at me like I'm crazy when I talk about honoring the ancestors and communicating with the ancestors. I've actually had
You
somebody.
go to a apostolic church, they speak in tongues. What do you think they're doing? Nobody says it's demonic. They say, oh, the souls, talking to you, you know what I mean? You go to a Catholic church and you take communion and you're drinking the blood of Christ and you're doing all these things. These are all ritualistic things that we are doing.
Yeah.
The thing is, are you a good person?
Right.
Are you killing people? Are you hurting other people? Are you giving back to your community? Are you trying
when
to
you said,
grow people up?
are you a good person, that makes something pop in my head, which
What? Tell me.
this whole idea of there being a hell and the threat of hell.
Where do we live?
We live in hell.
That's what I'm saying. We are all those souls that are in that book. Dante's Inferno, trying to climb our way.
There is no man in the ground in the fiery eternity.
We are in the fiery eternity.
Right.
There's fires right down the block right now, and it's raining out. Do you know what I mean? There's people killing each other. There's people eating each other. There's genocide. There's imprisonment. There's these mass deportations of innocent freaking people.
Exactly. And they tell you that to make you behave, so to speak, right?
Yes.
But if you need a threat of a so-called hell to do right, that's crazy to me. See, I personally don't.
I don't beat down anybody.
No, I'm just saying, I don't need.
If all paths lead to goodness, then be good.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to be practicing my.
No.
People, you know.
I don't need the threat of a hell to do right by people.
No.
I'm automatically going to do right by people.
Because you're a good, decent human being. Absolutely.
But people like to also go around blaming everything on this so-called devil.
The devil made me do it. Right. Oh, Satan, not today. Listen. I grew up around that too because part of Hindu culture involves Christianity too because that's what the slaves were.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like my grandmother went to Baptist church. My brother was a preacher. Like, hello. There was all that around us. The thing, again, it goes back to, are you a decent human being?
Right.
How good do you want your soul? If you want your soul to be good, you give and you do good by others. If you want to lead a decent life, you do good and kindness towards others. You get a self-esteem by doing esteemable actions. Right. You get praise and you get anointed in that sense when you are a person that is willing to do for your community in some way, shape, or form. in the capacity that you can. It doesn't mean, you deprive yourself. It doesn't mean whatever. It's a capacity you can. Now, if you were to ask me, is EFA free? No. It's like going to the doctors. It's like anything I do, I have to pay for it. I have to pay for my ritual. I have to pay for my visit. I have to pay in some way of something for the time of my babalao, my baba, my olawo, whatever. I have to give to them for their time and the teachings that they're giving to me, right?
Yes.
And then I must put into practice what I have learned. Otherwise it goes to waste. And I try to pass that down. Like my husband is not Ifa. My husband is not Christian either. He was raised Catholic, but he's none of that. It doesn't faze me. Because what I love about Ifa is Ifas are not about apostolizing. I'm not trying to proselytize it. I'm not trying to get you to become Ifa. If you ask me, I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to introduce you to the right person to lead you on your path.
Right. Like one time there was this question posed online.
One time in band camp.
No, people were like, would you ever date a quote unquote atheist, right? Because people automatically assume when they hear the word atheist that it means it's a bad person or somebody that's evil. But that doesn't mean that.
No.
Because
sometimes it means they've had enough dogma
right.
to be like, you know what, I'm not sure. I might believe in something. I don't know what that something is.
And some of them were chased away from church by mean-spirited church people. But anyway, because there's a lot of mean people in church. There are
a lot of mean people during the week, and they go to church on Sunday and like, ooh, Jesus. We all know those people. Some of them are on Pennsylvania Avenue.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Pennsylvania Avenue in D.C.
In D.C., not Baltimore. Although my great-grandmother lived on Pennsylvania in Baltimore in 1935.
Wow.
Yes,
Okay.
with my grandfather.
I would have loved to.
Right? Wouldn't you love to have been there at that time, like Billie Holiday?
Yeah, all those.
Like
yeah,
when it was
that's
up and coming. Yeah, like Pennsylvania was popping.
With the Royal Theater, which was Baltimore's version of the Apollo.
Yeah, it was popping.
It would have been awesome to live that.
Yeah, it would have.
Yeah, you have a couple, at least 2 different films or series. Because I still want to
What's happened?
The Ancestors, right?
So The Ancestors is a film.
And the Priorities.
Okay, so Priorities is a TV series that I created. For my brother to have a vehicle for himself via George Lopez. He said, you guys should have a series like me and Maya had this series, Lopez versus Lopez. You should ask him. So I wrote something that night, sent it to him, and he said, great, let's keep working on it.
You wrote it that night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's keep working on it.
Look at you.
And
you just wrote it like that.
Because I write. And that's what I do.
I write too. That's just what I do.
That's what I do. And I teach writing at Baltimore School for the Arts.
Okay.
Episodic script writing. So I created this, and along with a great black female director named Kelly Park, and she kind of was like a mentor to me in that process, and so I created this series, and now, I'm waiting for certain things to change a little bit, and then gonna, film it either here in Baltimore or shop it and get another kind of deal. But so I have that going on. I have A Journey to Destiny, which is about the Ifa. I have a play that's having a play reading in New York in June with Broadway, some Broadway talent, equity talent, an investor reading to bring that show to me. So,
wow. So how many projects do you have? You have Priorities, which is Priorities.
Priorities.
It's a play on your name.
Yeah. So I have Priorities, A Journey to Destiny, and Past the Monster.
Okay. So the one that I thought I saw something called Ancestors.
Well, Ancestors and A Journey to Destiny are the same.
Oh, okay.
Well, because A Journey to Destiny is the series. Ancestors is I'm messing everything up. Ancestors is my series. So I wrote about 2
So which one am I auditioning for again? All of them? All of them?
All of them.
Okay.
No, so yes, so that's what, yes, so 5.
Okay, wow.
4 or 5.
Well, I'm ready.
Me too. I'm ready too. So right now we're at the phase, at least for the film part, we just had I threw a party. I did something different that I've never done. So back in the old days, my grandfather was a manager for a very famous comedian back in the day, a white comedian named Danny Kaye. And so I remember they would hold these parties for investors and invite people to come and then talk about their idea in a very casual kind of setting, with food and drink or whatever. And people gave them money for their project. So I said, hey, why don't I do that here in Baltimore? Surprise, people actually showed up. And so we had, out of the 50 people that were invited, I would say 2 to 4 of them are willing to invest. So it's exciting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to.
Hi everyone, by the way. I wish we could read what you say.
Yeah, I mean it's so tiny.
Right?
Yeah, so.
It's like microscopic.
Yeah, I see these people viewing, they've been waving or whatever. I see the little things on there. We love y'all.
We love you
Just
all.
can't read that. They didn't forget. Anyway, one day I'll need the big monitor.
Well, you have bionic eyeballs.
Oh, so yeah, let's talk about something that's been in the news a lot. Well, not on the news, but
Okay.
the whole thing with that roast. And whether or not whether or not some things should be off limits. I believe that things should be. There are some things that should be off limits. Everything is not joke. It's not jokeable.
My dad was Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
My father never bashed somebody else. My father did do roasts.
Right. Yeah, I heard about.
They were
I didn't watch it, but I heard that he was. Yeah.
They were different.
Mhm.
They were just different.
Right.
You talked about ex-wives. You talked about work. You talked about, someone went to jail.
Yeah.
Like there are things you pick that were funny, maybe a little inside, nobody else knew, kind of thing. But it wasn't egregious.
Right.
And I'm gonna get in trouble because I got in trouble by one comedian. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
So a long time ago, one of those, the roasted, was on the cover.
roasted
was on the cover of a magazine or something with 2 white women over him, right? And I made a comment that I don't think that should have been done, right? because I'm also very pro-black, and I would like to see our black men empowered.
Yeah.
And I felt that wasn't it. And this other black comedian, well known, who no longer speaks to me after that, said how wrong I was to have said anything. I should know better, being that my dad was da-da-da. And I said, well, that's exactly why I said something, because blah, blah, blah. Anyway, pushed out a favor. I'm okay with that. I really don't care. But full circle come around. To me, when you have white supremacists on your panel to roast you, I gotta go.
Right.
I'm sorry, my little nerve goes off in that sense. That's just me personally. That's not an attack on the comedy. That's not an attack or whatever. That's just who I am. At what point do you draw the line? And at what point do you stand up for yourselves as black men and black women to say, I won't do that?
Right. I totally agree.
And that's just me. But look, I have a big mouth. That's why I am not hugely famous. Because I am the person that will say, no, I won't step and fetch it for you.
I'm the same way, y'all. And that's why we're friends. But anyway, although I am friends with a few coons. But anyway, I can't hang around them.
Raccoons.
Oh my God, but no. I'm not attacking any comedians either. But it bothers me. I don't think slavery should be joked about. And George Floyd had nothing to do with Kevin Hart. I don't know why
because he's a racist.
Right,
because he's a racist. That's why. And it was a way to me white supremacy is in control, and if we don't step up and do our part as black and brown people on this planet, and with our white-facing, presenting allies, we are going to keep sending ourselves back to the point where the only thing we can do is tap dance next to a guy in white blackface.
Yeah. And I refuse to do that too. I'm not tapped in. That's why I'm not as big as I could be by now. I've had offers. I'm not doing just anything. I'm not going to do this.
No, nor should you.
That's why I need you to cast me.
That's why I need their money to make
That's
it
right.
happen.
I cast myself too. I
Right.
don't need y'all. I write too. I write my stuff and put me in. I don't care. Anyway, as well as other great talented people. That's right.
Right?
We got to act together. We have to act
We
together.
do. You have to get people to your films.
I will. Oh, you see how she based on me?
Right.
You see how she based
I'm
on me?
just saying.
You've been in Baltimore too long. She's been in Baltimore too long. She had that little Baltimore
Right? I
attitude.
can say, duh.
Good. Walking good.
I have a great story. You probably won't think it's funny. I think it's hilarious. When I was first here in Baltimore, it must have been 2 years. Lotus was like just born. I'm teaching at a school, and a girl comes up and she's like, Miss Pryor, I was out with Doug, and I was like, wait, hold on, stop. Who's Doug? and she's like, Miss Pryor, Doug, like, whoop, Doug. And I was like, oh, dog.
She bought.
I was like, yeah, because she
Right.
actually, I wasn't comprehending. So I was like, oh, you mean dog.
Mm-hmm.
Dog.
Yeah. Fido.
Yeah, and she's looking at me like, what's wrong with you? You know? And so I just laugh now because I've been here over 20 years, and I've picked up certain things I say are very Baltimore.
Right. Well, it's easy.
Besides the fact I still pronounce the T in Baltimore.
I might get bashed because I pronounce the word too. I say Baltimore. I don't say Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Even though I can say Baltimore.
Ballard.
I'll say Baltimore.
Ambulance.
And your name is not Derek, it's Dirk.
Dirk. Dirk has a Doug, and he lives in Baltimore.
And if he's from Dundalk,
Yes.
the white one's Han.
Hello, Horn. How are you, Horn?
Oh God, that irritates me.
Wait, there's so much more. Anyway, go ahead.
Go.
No.
You was gonna say something else.
I forgot.
It just flew out.
It just flew out of my head.
Just like that.
Just like
You just don't want to tell me.
No, it really did fly out of my head.
Oh man. Well, let's see. We talked about this. Something I want to
I'm
talk
so
about.
glad we had this.
No, we're not done yet. We are not done
okay.
yet.
Good.
We're not doing curl with that.
Why not? It's so fun.
Oh yeah, that was a good show. That's the
That's
classic.
what we should bring back. We should
Variety
bring back
shows.
variety shows.
Yeah.
I miss those. Those were great. You got the family together. Come on.
Yeah, I've been watching clips. I've been watching clips from the old Jackson show.
Right?
That was amazing.
It was amazing.
They had the whole family on there. I like that. I mean, that's a great. And happy birthday, Jane. You don't know me, but hey.
Happy
Can you
birthday,
look that up?
Janet Jackson.
Can you speak again?
No, because I haven't met her yet.
Oh,
But when I
yeah.
do, when I do.
Oh, she was a baby when
I know.
you
She
were
was.
there.
It's so adorable.
Oh, little Janet. Miss Penny. Penny.
Yes.
Mama, no! Mama, no. The famous thing with the iron.
Oh my God. That was a great show.
It was. And Kim Phil's mama is an amazing actress. Chip Phil's. Kim Phil's is amazing too. But nobody's as amazing as you are.
They just don't know it yet.
So, is there like any specific role that you would love to play that you haven't gotten to play yet?
The roles I would love to play are now too old, age-wise. You know, I would love to be Dulcinea in Man of La Mancha. And we can't do that because I'm not Hispanic. So, you know, it's like things have changed.
You can pass.
But it doesn't matter. Like, things have changed. I remember when you went to acting school to learn about characters and learn how to present it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And now you're literally playing yourself.
Right.
Or a version of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So like the roles, you know, like I remember I would be at an audition coming in next was Rosie Perez. You know,
Yeah.
That wouldn't happen now. Like, it just wouldn't happen now. But I remember those days. I remember, like, I think the greatest thing for me, and honestly, was seeing the success of Niecy Nash.
Okay.
I remember I was on head of the class at the time, going on auditions, seeing her in the hallways talking, and here we are, like, struggling actors doing our thing, and watching this beautiful black woman achieve and be a queer black woman achieve is the most beautiful, amazing thing to
She
do.
was on head of class?
No.
Okay.
At auditions. See, you know, that's, you meet people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I remember auditioning for A Different World. It was me, Cree Summer, you know.
Weren't
like
you
that
on an
whole-
episode of that? Because that was, I was trying to
wasn't
find it.
on- no.
Why did I think you were on there?
Because I was on head of the class. It's a school show. People just
So I mixed them up.
Cross-pollinated, but
Okay.
it never did. But yes, it's like right now what I want for myself is to direct my film, have my play off, you know, on Broadway, win a Tony.
Yes, win that Tony.
Hello, claiming it. And, you know, and maybe be a lead in a series.
Mm-hmm. What type of series? Drama, comedy? Drama. Okay.
You know, that's the funny thing too about growing up acting, because my dad was Richard Pryor, people always pushed me towards comedy, right? Now, yes, am I funny at moments? Absolutely. But I trained studying Shakespeare. I trained European white theater, but I was trained in it.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was trained. I sang opera when I was younger. I don't sing out.
What do you mean you don't sing?
I don't.
You
I
still sing.
have no voice anymore. I used to have a big voice. I toured. I toured in London for almost a year singing. I sang jazz and blues.
Right.
And
What do you mean you don't have a voice anymore?
I'm older. I haven't sung in years.
I've seen you singing online.
A little bit. Like I'm trying to get back.
You can always get it back.
Baby.
It's never too late. It's a muscle. You can build it back up.
Yes, it is. And it has to be worked out.
You got that. You got that.
I love it. Thank you.
And so your show that
Yes.
is going to be on Off-Broadway?
Yeah. On Broadway. It's going to be on
On
Broadway.
Broadway.
Yes.
That's right. On
My
Broadway.
solo show was off Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
This show is going to Broadway.
How many characters is it?
4. No, 5.
How many men?
2.
See what I can pop off. I'm just joking. For my spot. Stick my foot out, triple. I'm just joking. No, I wouldn't do that. I'm just playing. What?
If you know what, maybe you should do a run of it in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun play.
Yeah. I could be funny.
It's basically my solo show, Fried Chicken Martha's, Pasta Matza, except the family names are changed. It's the Burgers and the Johnsons, and it's the first time the Burgers are having the Johnsons over for Passover dinner.
Okay.
And they argue about who's a bigger slave, and you know,
Okay.
there's drama that happens, and then it comes full circle. Because my whole thing that I love to write about is I love not to be afraid to go to the line and bring me back. So I love going to the line, putting out all the stuff that makes us gasp, makes us go, and then finding the commonality, because that's the most human experience. If I can look at you and go, okay, you're a brown-skinned brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And look at myself and go, okay, I'm on the brighter side.
Yeah.
That doesn't make me any different from you, because at the end of the day, when I cut myself and it bleeds and you bleed, it's the same blood.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And we come from the same source of spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever you want to call it, God, call it Ogamare, call it whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
We come from the same spirit. If people realize that energy is energy, no matter our differences, and we all could think of the collective consciousness that allows us to be here and grow, we're going to be something when we grow up.
When we grow up. When are we going to grow up?
I hope never. It's kind of fun discovery.
Yeah, it could be. What time is it?
What time? 15 minutes. You gotta go?
I don't know. I don't have to go.
See
I
what
don't have to
happened?
go.
You checking the time.
I hope not. You said you.
Yeah,
She told her husband a certain time.
I did 7 because I figured if we end at 6:30, I'd take my butt out. I'd be home
Right.
outside.
I don't want your husband coming out here trying to start stuff. Right.
He take a detour because he forgot where he was going and decided, oh wait, I need something from Home Depot. I love my husband, but
So we were telling about the audition process. What was
Yes.
it about that?
Were we? I don't know. But we can go back there.
Yeah.
What do you want to know?
You had an audition on Zoom.
I did. So that was very interesting. I have only ever done, for myself, like if I was auditioning for something out in California, done a Zoom audition. But to have actors in the Zoom, and your auditions are from 12 to 3, and they come and you sign them up, and then someone's supposed to put them in the meeting room and wait, and that was a cluster weirdness, but it was fun, and see the actors that wanted to stay, that really wanted to audition, those that were like, look, I got a time thing, I got to be out, then why did you audition when you knew it was 3 to something?
Right.
Like you knew you were gonna have to wait in this waiting room, and it's first come first,
Well, they know it's a lot of waiting around.
yeah, but they couldn't be bothered, and to me, then those aren't the right people. I don't chase after people.
Right.
Like that's not my
true.
thing. Even as a creator in creating TV series or film, I don't want to chase after people, and not because I think, oh, you should know who I am. No,
No,
you
it's not
shouldn't
about
know
that.
who I am. It's respect.
Right. It's respect of people's time.
Yeah.
Just showing up late and wanting to cut out too early. That's not showing respect.
Oh, I can't look right now.
Hey, I told you, my podcast is anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour. So
Don't keep it at an hour.
So we already went past 40. So
Oh,
we're good. It's good flow.
I made it. I'm so happy.
Made it to the mountaintop, y'all.
I will say this though, if you're on Facebook, please go to on my Facebook page. I'm trying to win a competition
Oh, you
for
didn't
my
tell me.
photography.
And she ain't
And
tell
the
me about
People's
that.
Choice, it's called the People's Artist Award. And so I posted it on the
So
Facebook.
you're doing photography.
I do.
How long have you been doing that?
I've been doing it for a while, but I want a better camera to shoot. I've learned some things actually from my daughter. My mom was a professional photographer. And as a filmmaker, I think it's important to know how to shoot.
Right.
Not just so, because then I can tell the DP exactly what I want. We can have it makes it clear because I see a picture. And even the way I direct my plays, I try to do it almost filmically. In the sense of what I'm watching, so that it flows and it happens, and it's not just it's interesting. So
I did that.
I want to, as a photographer, I entered this so that I could go back to Nigeria and shoot the traditionalists in the community.
Is that what I'm auditioning for? Well, I'm auditioning for
Oh no,
all.
that's a film. This is a photo. This is a photo project. This is my own, personal. I really want to win this and be able to do that.
So tell the people the details, the context of how they.
So
go
the
for it.
details is if you go to Facebook and look up Pryor, it's on my Facebook page and it's public. And you go and you vote. You have to for some reason you have to have a Facebook in order to vote. And if you want me to have more votes, you can pay for it. I say, you know what? If I'm meant to do it, just vote. Vote every day. Just vote. I've made it to the top 20. Tomorrow they pick the top 15, so hopefully I've made it to the top 15.
So it's on your page.
Yes.
Well, I will go there tonight.
Thank
I'll give you a
you.
vote. I didn't know about it.
Yeah, and share it.
I'll share it.
Yeah.
Of course, I have no problem
Thank
sharing.
you.
I'll share it for you. See that man right there? Isn't he a nice fellow?
He is a nice fellow. Very handsome fellow.
Oh, your husband's good. What's your name?
Not at all. Not at all. See, and that's about.
Okay.
Like, we should be able to give each other compliments and not
I
have to
agree.
mean something.
I agree.
I should be able to see, my friends and say you're beautiful,
Right.
and not have it mean anything, or to say,
I was
"God,
joking,
you
though,
know," I
once I was
know,
beginning.
I know, but I'm just saying in general. I think if the world did that more, we'd be in a better place. I stop women on the street and be like, "I love your nail
Really?
polish." Yes.
I be avoiding.
You have a beautiful
I
smile.
avoid people on the street. I'm sorry.
I just think it's important for us to hear positive things about ourselves.
It is. It is, especially in this day and age. Crazy stuff.
My little secret that I do, it's not a secret, but the thing that I do is I talk to myself in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
I whisper.
Okay.
And I'll look at myself and I'll say, "Brandon, you are amazing. It's so wonderful when you won that award." Like, I do that.
Well, it's good to, you have to affirm yourself.
Yeah.
Support yourself.
But it does something, it's a neuroscience.
Yeah.
So it changes the chemistry in your brain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to try that.
Yes, you should.
So I want you to definitely come back again.
See, again, you take me too seriously.
I knew you were joking. I knew you
Okay.
were joking.
That's what I was going to say. Oh my God, that's another thing I've heard in Baltimore.
That's
No
another
one
Baltimore.
goes, God. It's oh my God. Oh my God, did you see the dog?
The dude.
The dog.
See, she cracking on our Baltimore accent. I mean, I don't really talk like that, but I'm a Baltimorean, though, born and raised. But it is what it is.
Oh my God. I was asked to teach elocution. Elocution.
Say it
At
again.
Compass Elocution at Compass
Q.
State
See,
University.
the Q's,
Elocution.
the chew, the dudes. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Choose
The
and
twos.
choose.
Yes.
How
There's a lot of
Baltimore
kids. Yes.
pronounce certain words.
But that was the thing, to teach the kids, the incoming actors and kids, how to
Mhm.
pronounce their words
Okay.
without being vulgar.
Is that a thing?
It is a thing.
To teach people not to speak
Yes.
like Baltimore?
And what's interesting is, I think it was Viola Davis, was it Viola? Yes, that said something about learning, like I said, you're learning European culture. And my thing is, I don't want to take away someone's culture, but I also want them to book jobs.
Right. I got that.
So my thing is, how can I let you still be who you are, whether it's street or whatever, and have your thing, but also at the same time be able to go, the rain in Spain falls mainly on the pavement.
That shit. The rain in Spain falls mainly in the pavement.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love you.
I love you more. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Such a good person.
I try to be.
I'm really proud of the work that you're doing. I get proud when I see you making your films
Thank you.
and singing and making your music and putting things out there and talking your straight talk.
Some people like me for it, some people hate me for it.
If they hate you, maybe you're doing something right.
Well, yeah.
I'm
I'm not here to be popular.
No.
I'm here to tell the truth.
If you want to be popular, you'd be in with popular. We're gonna be popular. Your life is real. Like
Yeah.
you gotta keep it real. And I love that. I think for us, I just believe that I think people are afraid of not us, meaning you and me, us as black, brown people,
Yeah.
because we possess a truth that is undeniable, and it scares people.
Yeah, some people are scared of honesty. They'd
Because
rather
we've seen the
avoid-
dark side. We have seen the dark side because of systemic racism and
Mhm.
systemic issues, and we're always climbing out. We're always climbing out. That says something about our true resilience, and people are afraid of that, and they want to assimilate because there's a comfort in assimilation. I don't look down on them.
I don't either.
Like they say, bless your heart.
It just gets annoying when they try to attack. I mean, they can do what they want to do, but then they try to come after people who actually speak out. And they'll try to
They do.
they try to put you down for speaking out.
They do. And you know what? Let them. As long as you know you're speaking truth and you're not lying
Mm-hmm.
and you're not trying to hurt somebody, then let them not like you. My world is very small. My friendships are sacred to me.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. I don't want to be liked for being a bullshitter.
Absolutely.
You know, selling
Yeah.
you a car that don't drive. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, no.
Right.
No. I want to be known as, oh, she spoke truth. She's crazy, but she spoke truth. But she was crazy. You know?
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's one thing. Earlier you said before we started rolling, you had said that your family, nobody in your family tried to tell you to go to college.
No.
And you said that, because I asked you off camera, if you had gotten to go to college, what would you want to be? And you said a psychiatrist.
Yes.
Okay. What do you think would have happened if they had told you to go to college? Would you have pushed the entertainment to the side and
I think
focused?
it would have given me a stability for the times that I'm not acting.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
And
I think I could have had a practice, you know, put it on hold,
Yeah,
and like, I would have got to go make a movie. And then be like, okay, at 5 o'clock we have an appointment, you know?
Right, right.
Like back on the grind. But I also feel, as I learn more about what it means to be a priestess, that I do that in other ways.
so you don't think it would drive you crazy to listen to people's problems all day, every day?
I got a 18-year-old. What you think I do?
Different.
All day long. I mean, when you're a parent, that's all you do. You're fixing people's problems.
No, I say that
Yeah.
because I have met some people who are psychiatrists actually trying to date a couple.
Well,
And trying to date a
if
therapist.
you're not dating a therapist that's in therapy,
It's crazy.
that right there.
Well, they treat you like, when they're dating people, they treat you like you're their patient. They analyze
So
everything you
sorry.
say.
I analyze the crap out of my husband. But
Yeah.
we're still together, so it's working.
Hey, whatever works for you. All right.
Yeah, it's like, but I think I would have been good at it, and there was a time I do have a certificate as a relapse prevention specialist, because when I did go to junior college, that's what I studied, but like I told you, every time I've gone to school, I booked a job.
All right, Hudson. Every time she tried to go to school, she booked a job.
Yeah.
Because she's that good, y'all.
Aw,
She's an amazing actress.
thank you.
And you still can sing.
A
Stop
little bit,
playing.
a little bit. We'll do a show together and you'll see.
Okay. We're going to make that happen. Don't be teasing me.
That's all right.
Oh, yeah. And Rue, Miss Rue Armin, if you're watching,
Hi, Rue.
she's an actress and a singer and a
Yes.
rapper, a poet. She does a lot of things. She's also an educator. Rue, when you found out that Rain was going to be on my podcast, you said you wish you could have her on your podcast. Well, I asked her off the air, of course, because I wouldn't have put her on the spot here. So she said that she would be on your podcast if you're watching. So I will put you in touch with Miss Rain here, and she will be on your podcast, which is called Be True with Rue.
Ooh, be true with Rue. Let's go.
You're gonna love her.
I'm sure. You love her.
I love her, and I love you.
Yay.
And thank you for
Thank
coming.
you. I love you.
So, anything else you want to say before we leave here?
Be good. Be good to yourself. Be in high vibration with yourself. Eat healthy foods. Be in a healthy mindset. When the shit hits the fan, turn it off.
So it won't fly and hit you in the face.
Exactly.
Well, thank you. Bye, y'all. But hey, before we go, I will see y'all on June the 3rd, where my guest will be Mr. Otis Williams. Not from the Temptations. Mr. Otis Williams is an actor and he's a stand-up comedian. you know, he actually was in my production between us. He'll be here. He wanted to meet you as well.
Oh, nice.
So he'll be here on June the 3rd. All right. And just to let you know, on June the 17th, I'm going to be having like a little short, brief release party for my new single, which I can't wait for y'all to hear. All right. Yes. Hopefully you can make it, because I know you'll be in New York a couple of days before that for your play that's going to Broadway. Not off Broadway, but to Broadway.
It's going to.
It's going to Broadway. Let's keep that into existence.
That's right.
Absolutely. Thank you all. Peace and love.
Love to peace.
All right, let me see. I don't want to knock it off. Okay, there we go. Now I got to put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. It says end now.